What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Combat Sports Media YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about, breaking down, and giving out a prediction for the upcoming Vasily Lomachenko versus Richard Commey lightweight bout. Now, this fight will take place in New York City's Madison Square Garden, and it will be televised live on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Now, excuse me. Now, let's talk about Vasily Lomachenko first. Lomachenko is an all-time great, former WBO featherweight champion, former WBO super featherweight champion, and as we all know, former unified lightweight champion. Now, he's a natural 26-pounder. He's about 5'6" in height, maybe 5'7" at best. And the reason why he even moved up in weight every single time is because the people there, the big names, wouldn't want to fight him. And whoever was willing to fight him, he definitely fought, and so he would move up. For example, when he was at 126 and 130, guys like Leo Santa Cruz, Gervonta Davis, Carl Frampton, Scott Quigg, none of these guys wanted to fight him, and the list could go on and on. So he wasn't really able to get consistent big fights until he got to the lightweight divisions, where people were more willing to step in the ring with him. Nevertheless, he's amassed a fantastic record and resume. Well, not so much record, more importantly, resume. And his accomplishments are phenomenal and unbelievable in certain ways. Like, he did win his first world title. I believe it was his second or third professional fight against Gary Russell, who to this day is still the #1 featherweight in the world and still holds his WBC title. So the guy that he beat to win his first world title is still a reigning champion to this day and has held on to his title for pretty much 7 years now. Style-wise, he's a volume guy. He's a very skilled volume puncher. Likes to use angles. Has great footwork. Does a lot of pivoting when he can. Good hand speed. His defense at times, I feel, could be a tad overrated. You won't see a fight with Lomachenko where he's not touched up. He always gets touched up, and he's vulnerable to straight punches down the middle at times. But yes, a great athlete. Once again, great feet. He can use his feet going in and out. He can also use it to navigate around the ring, cut you off, or fight on the back foot if he really has to. Good IQ, even though it's not perfect. He didn't make. We have seen him make tactical mistakes in the past, even though I personally don't feel there were tactical mistakes, such as the not getting started fast enough against Tio. I think that had a little to do with, Tio's power. So yeah, a great fighter overall with a great resume. I believe he's past his physical prime. And once again, he's not a true lightweight. I don't care what anybody says. Those of you who have been following my channel know that I actually picked Nakatani to beat him last time out. But obviously I was wrong. I did think Nakatani was going to be a much better fighter, but I guess, after the Lopez fight, he was no longer the same fighter, and that's why he retired for like a year. Nevertheless, he was still a dangerous fighter. So the Nakatani that fought Lomachenko, nevertheless, was still a very dangerous fighter. He wasn't a good fighter, but he was a dangerous fighter. He still had that power, and he still had that that massive backhand, that right hand. So let's move on to Richard Commey. Richard Commey is a good fighter in his own right, former IBF lightweight champion. Unlike Lomachenko, he is a natural lightweight. He's listed at about 5'8" in height, but he seems like he's definitely taller than that. He had two very close fights with arguably wins against Robert Easter and Denis Shafikov. And those were his two lone losses for the longest time until he suffered that knockout against Teofimo Lopez. The loss to Teofimo Lopez is his only clear-cut loss. And his biggest win as far as name recognition is concerned is probably Ray Beltran. And Richard, style-wise, he's an extremely aggressive fighter. He's looking to take you out with his right hand. Looking to clean you out. Again, very offensive-minded, coming forward for the most part all the time. And the downside with him is, as I mentioned before, he always likes to come forward, hit you with that right hand, and he's just vulnerable to counter shots, big counter punches. He's just vulnerable to them. And that was evident in the Lopez fight. His defense is leaky, to say the least. It's actually, you could say his defense is bad for the level of fighter that he is. For someone that's at the world-class level, his defense is kind of atrocious. And I think that's going to be it. And let's move on to the prediction. My prediction for this fight is, first of all, I want to say it's going to be a fun fight for however long it lasts. I think it does have a very big chance of going the full distance. I don't think this will be over like how the Teofimo Lopez fight was over in such quick fashion, how he just did Commey in 2 rounds. I don't see that happening here. I wouldn't be surprised if Lomachenko wins by stoppage or by TKO, but it's not going to be quick like how it was with Teofimo Lopez, because Teofimo Lopez is a one-punch knockout artist in the lightweight division. I don't care what happened in his last fight. And Lomachenko is not. Lomachenko is a very good fighter, but he doesn't have the power that Lopez possesses, and he's not a natural lightweight. Let's not forget, Lopez is a guy that will be moving up to 140 very shortly. So that's it. I'm going for a Lomachenko win because I think he's just too sharp, too accurate for a guy with the defense of a Commey. Commey will definitely be getting touched up in this fight, and I believe he will lose a one-sided decision or a TKO loss. But again, I don't see it happening quick like how it did with Teofimo Lopez. So there you have it, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys soon.